So you've asked what is going to happen to the Miami real estate market in 2023? Well, I'm going to answer the top 5 most Googled real estate analytical questions right now. So let's ask some of the more common Google questions. Honestly, no. No, it's not, and I'll tell you why. The Miami real estate market, of course, is very diverse. It undergoes a lot of swings and movements, and yes, there is some product that will be overpriced that will need to correct. However, Miami is not a very big city, and the level of migration of people coming in outweighs the number of people that are leaving. We have a very low attrition rate of people leaving Miami, particularly when you get into the primary markets, the residents, the neighborhoods where people live all year round. And our population is going up at such a rate that I do not see it crashing. Any area, or I wouldn't say even an area to be specific, a product type would be more accurate. Fundamentally, anything that is in a small supply chain, a small amount of product where you cannot introduce more product of the same or better to what you've existingly got in the market. What does that mean? That means things like gated communities, brand new homes, houses and cul-de-sacs where there's no more space, or houses directly on the water where you've got no more land available and you can't build more of the same product. So in short, that will always have the highest chance of upside, because the less chance of replicability, the more chance of value increase. Make sense? That should sound kind of obvious. Declining value, any product that you can replicate. If you look at the historical behaviors of the Miami market, and if you want to look at our Condo Geek software tool, which gives us a 15-year horizon of the condo market, you can see neighborhoods where we have some serious declines in certain periods within the last 15 years. How did that happen? Well, it's real simple. Product that was replicated many times over. Generic product, particularly condo product, where you're building 300 or 400 units of the same type. That's the product you have to be aware of. Or part B, which is heavily rented markets where there are a lot of rentals, and those markets tend to be populated by the investor class, and those guys, they're the first out the door when the markets turn down. So if you want a risky proposition, go to a generic, highly replicated and highly rented market. That's where you'll lose your shirt. Given the rental costs of our market, and again the migrationary aspect of people coming in, rental numbers are high, but still, even if you look at the costs of owning to renting, it is far more expensive to rent. Long term, Miami is not going to suffer. It's not a big city, migrationary wealth and huge amounts of capital and intellectual capital that's entering into the city is, in my opinion, ensuring future growth of Miami as a major hub, if not the major hub in the US. And for that reason, I feel like if you're going to get into the Miami market and you're here long term, you should be looking to buy. Even in this year coming in 2023, I think if you're going to rent a decent single family home or a decent condo, it's going to cost you a lot more to rent it than it will be to own it. Use my software. Very simply put, we've developed software for this very reason, because I hate generic answers. I hate it to be in a position whereby I'm going to be talking to clients about a whole city. So our softwares are granular. They're granular down to a price level, a product level, a line level, a building level. No matter how specific you want to get, the data is there, and that's why we have it. And we're the only group within the whole of Miami, actually South Florida, that has this type of software. So go to our market statistics page. It will give you up-to-the-date accuracy of the market figures, or go to our Condo Geeks and look at the performance of the neighborhood, the building, the line, or even the product type. Within some markets, absolutely. If you're dealing with a working wealthy category and they are in the process of getting a mortgage to buy a home, it's absolutely going to get factored into the equation. With that said, it's still not going to be as relevant as it is in other parts of the US, because we still have a lot of cash buyers within our markets, and still it's fair to say that interest rates being as higher as they are, our product is still in short demand in many areas, new product and renovated product. So is it going to play in? Yes. Will it crash the market? No. Register at the bottom of our website and receive all the most up-to-date listings, blogs, podcasts, articles, and reports like this. And make sure to comment and subscribe below. I am.